Today, the topic that I want to discuss with you all is our hair, or our mane, or our crown, as most of us like to call it. I was asked by one of my subscribers when and why did I decide to lock my hair. Initially, I was like, because I wanted to. The fuck? And then, I thought about it or what have you, practicing the pause. And I was like, I could use this. So here we go. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Which brings me to my wig era. And don't get me wrong, I'm her. I pretty much look good in any motherfucking thing, okay? But wigs, it was never really my vibe, per se. They're convenient. Sometimes you can get some that you can just kind of throw on and go. But it was never really my thing. For the most part, even with the lace front wigs, in pictures with a filter or standing a certain way at a certain angle, you can't really see the lace, even the alleged translucent lace, right? No, I see that motherfucker, okay? It was like, I don't know, like the fence or the grid. Remember back in the day, they used to give us the graphing paper in school? That's how I felt like my scalp would look, especially when I was in the presence of taller people. It's like, damn, I know they see my motherfucking fence going on up there, whatever. And I like to go places and be comfortable and sexy and confident. I don't like to, worry about, dang, can they see this or whatever. And then I had this one incident, oh my God. And no last could jump in the comments and let y'all know. I had the glue was melting down the side of my face. I'm melting! So for many women and people in general, our hair is how we express our style and a sense of self-expression. But might I submit for the topic of this discussion that our hair is a lot more than just something that adorns our crown. No, baby. It gets deeper. Now for the spiritual aspect of our hair. And this is a blend of cultural, metaphysical, and scientific perspectives. Once I got that unction that maybe my scalp was rejecting me wearing fake hair or other people's hair, I did a deep dive because I'm a research girly, okay? And in my research, I found that there is actual factual scientific evidence proving a correlation between trauma and spirits that were attached to other people that you bring on yourself when you adorn your crown with their hair. Maybe I should have started off with this disclaimer, but this is not a shot to anybody who's still in their creamy crack era or anybody who's still in their wig era or anything or whatever. I am a firm believer in everybody do what the fuck they need to do to make them feel happy. I am a firm believer in moving to the beat of my own drum. So this is in no shape, way, or form a shot or a slight at anybody who's still in their wig wearing or their creamy crack era. No, baby, do your thing. This is just information. Do with it what you will. Many ancient cultures like the Maasai, the Egyptians, and Native Americans believe that our hair holds power and enhanced spiritual perception. 9 ether hair stands up naturally towards the sun, symbolizing a connection between divine consciousness, and ancestral wisdom. Especially those of us who are nine ether beings. Our hair is not just hair, it's a literal antenna tapping us into universal frequencies. Our natural hair carries the genetic blueprint of our ancestors. Our natural free flowing coils aid us in downloads and intuition. They aid us in clearer messages when we are meditating or sitting in moments of silence, and that tingling sensation you get in your scalp during moments of insight. Our hair is naturally aligned with our crown chakra. So when we suppress our natural hair, we could be creating energetic blockage. We could be missing out on coded knowledge and information that's been passed down through generations to help us navigate a time such as this. Think of it in terms of cutting off the signal to a satellite dish. The messages are still being sent, but we're not tuned in and we're disconnected, so we're unable to receive. We lose access to a divine frequency that was encoded in our DNA before we were even born. Just know our hair is not just a style. They had to literally make laws to say that we could wear our hair naturally. And don't let me get into the confidence level of wearing my own natural hair ever since I've been locked. My God, whew, baby, I've always been that girl. I've been her, okay? But my confidence level is literally through the roof now that, I've never really been a big makeup girly. Again, no tea, no shade. This is just me. And wearing my natural hair and knowing that what you're seeing is what you're getting or what have you. I don't have to worry about, bad hair days, if the braid out didn't come out right, if the wash and go is given. And please, don't get it confused when you hear me popping it. Don't confuse my celebration of myself as vanity, because it's not that. Look at it as retroactive payment and praise for the times that either I didn't know or I didn't operate like I knew I was that girl.